everybody started going to Moses Mabhida because they had not realized that there's too much voter constituency in the KZN which can be tapped into, and that whatever amount of numbers you take from KZN will really be a serious boost to the organization that has made an effort. And as a deliberate move, we went to KZN and decided we don't want anyone from outside KZN. We want everyone who is from KZN, strictly from KZN. Because we said we need to go and break the new ground. But the EFF's inspiration was necessarily inspired by 2021, where EFF got more than 330,000 unexpected votes. And we took that as a loud whispering by the KZN people who were saying we are ready for the EFF. Therefore, we went to KZN. And then from there, we went all over South Africa to launch our manifesto. Firstly, Mabhida was successful, and there's no single other manifesto which we launched after Mabhida, which was not successful. Rallies by their own nature, you convene, or in the rallies, the people who are converted are the ones who converge. So you bring the ones who are converged into one place. And those undecided, so when people run a campaign, they run a campaign on undecided voters. You don't run a campaign on strongly EFF or strongly opposed to EFF. Strongly opposed to EFF, you don't waste time. So when you do a rally, you are targeting that undecided voter who looks at the beauty and the success of the rally and the speeches thereof, and then makes a decision. Some just look at TV even before they hear the speech because they are so undecided. You just hear a person say, my organization, because they can see that this is a serious organization. So they are not a waste of time. Their target is an undecided voter. And most of our people get influenced by that. And then we now are engaged in town halls, especially in the minority areas, because there is a say, I didn't know, Budali, that there was a say that I'm antichrist. I only heard that when I arrived at El Dorado Park. And I asked the EFF people as to what is your response when they say, I'm antichrist. And they were all giving all sorts of answers. But there's a simple answer to give to ordinary masses of our people who are being deliberately misled. You just say, Malema built the house of the Lord in honor of his mother in Seshio and went to open it with Jacob Zuma. How does he become an antichrist? So, and you can see these guys are like, okay, give me the speech where I said I'm antichrist. They're trying to find it. But it's a big question which needs a simple answer. So we go into the town halls in the minority areas, in the virgin areas where we never had a strong presence, to come and speak to people about our manifesto and allow them briefly to raise their concerns, because we are no longer in the process of drafting manifesto. We have heard what people want, and we are dealing with that. But as an ongoing engagement with our people, we give them that opportunity to ask us questions. We have established what we call branch election task forces all over South Africa. A branch election task force is an election structure of a ward-based. And we also established VDETFs, which are called Voting District Election Task Force. Voting district, we normally call it voting station. So each voting station in South Africa gives us 8 people. And then those are the people who campaign for the EFF. Not 8, 30. 30 people. I know Limpopo is 30. But a minimum of 20, 30 people. From that, we take 8 as party agents, females and males. And amongst the party agents, we want some people with some pre-matric qualification, former civil servants, former professionals, former student activists. Why? The presiding officers